Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's the Mike and Rich podcast.
Yo, what's happening? Sorry, I'm a
How
little
we
bit
doing?
late today. I actually had one of my toilets is leaking,
Oh, that's not good.
and I didn't even know. And I went in there to use the restroom, and there was a nice plane of water. I was like,
Oh,
oh
that's not good at all.
man, no. So it
No,
took me a couple minutes to stop that from happening. The
that
podcast will
stinks, man.
continue.
That's right. That's right. All right. So, like always, we always thank everybody for the new followers, right? Oh, that's later. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. So we have a whole new list that we came up with. Trying to make some segments, some cooler segments. I didn't get to all the visuals today. I pretty much kind of did just the setup and making sure everything works and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
next week we should have a couple of the animated segments done with the transitions, and we can do all kinds of cool stuff. So
that's cool. Yeah, that's my bad. All right. So, how was your Taco Tuesday?
how's my tacos today? I did not eat tacos today. I ate pizza today.
I didn't eat
So
tacos. I didn't eat pizza. I had a burger.
oh yeah, it was like an Italian Tuesday for me today.
Italian Tuesday.
But not too bad. I had a couple days off last week. We went to the lake, so it was like kind of. I just been playing catch up a little bit. I think I'm still kind of like a half a day behind.
Okay, yeah. You get that vacation lag.
Yeah, you get the vacation lag, and of course, we got back on Friday, and I worked on Friday, just to clean up the week, and I wasn't trying to do nothing over the weekend, so I was like, all that stuff could wait.
No, I feel you on that.
So,
No, my week's been pretty unproductive. I haven't really been doing too much. I got off tomorrow, so I'll be getting ready for that show like I was talking about.
hey, we got a couple
And
new
Saturday.
followers, man. Oh yeah, you got a
Yeah.
big show coming up.
Yeah. We got a show coming up at Sean's Pub and Grub
Pub
in
and Grub.
Parlin, New Jersey.
Parlin.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the 80s and 90s Battle of the Decades show.
Nice. All right,
And
so you play a ton. How many songs do you think you play a night when you do this? Because I know
a
you do it for a
night,
long time.
it's a 3-hour
3
night, so
hours.
usually about anywhere from 35 to 45 songs.
Okay, so 35, 40 songs, and it's a mix of mostly 80s and 90s. I know you do a lot of 2000 and other one stuff, but lately with the
Yeah.
battle of the decades or whatever, what is your favorite song to play, and what is your least favorite song to play?
Ooh. Okay.
And
Well,
all
favorite
around, like
all
having to
around.
deal with
Sure.
it, having to actually play it, having to sing it, whatever the case may be.
Sure. All around, I would say my favorite song to play is probably Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Okay.
It's got a cool just like chord progression to it. And what was really neat, just like being a musician and just listening to stuff like and
Mm-hmm.
knowing it for years, when I was just messing around, I just figured it out. I never
Mm-hmm.
really had to look anything up. You know what I mean? And then when I looked it up, I was correct. So,
Nice.
that was pretty cool.
Little self
I just
accomplishment. I get it. No,
yeah,
I
yeah.
get it. I get it.
Yeah. And plus, like I don't know. I love the song. It's a cool song. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Tears for Fears. And then the least favorite song to play. That's kind of tough because we play a lot of songs that I like to play,
Mm-hmm.
It all depends. I mean, I guess maybe like the Lenny Kravitz, like Are You Gonna Go My Way.
Okay.
Um, Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just like I don't really play during that song. I play during the solo. I help out
Mm-hmm.
during the solo, and that's really about it. So
Okay.
I don't know. It's just okay.
Okay. Well, there's got to be a bottom and there's got to be a top. So
Sure.
I get it, man.
Yeah. So that'll be fun this Saturday, and we got a couple new songs that we're gonna be playing, Footloose and Take on Me. So that'll be interesting.
Nice.
And All Star
All
for the
star.
90s.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
you can't talk about the '90s without Smash Mouth, bro.
that's right. Smash
So
Mouth for sure.
and we'll get into some '90s music here in a little bit. One of our new followers was actually asking us earlier today about us talking about some music, so we'll get to some good '90s music talk a little bit later on. So
All right, that sounds cool. All right, so as always, we just want to thank our new followers. Like I said, we got 7 more to go before we can do our giveaway. So tell your friends, tell your cousin, whatever. We got Spider-Man bust back there, 3D printed mini Mando helmet. And then we also got a Hasbro Cobra Commander action figure. So we're gonna be giving away those 3 things at random. But as soon as we had our followers goal. So we just want to say thank you to everybody who already does follow. And if you like what you see, tell your friends.
That's right.
Doesn't
7
cost
more.
nothing to like.
That's right. 7 more. We're gonna ship these out, and then we got a whole nother round of stuff to give away for that next goal. So
That's right. That's right.
I think we'll
Yeah,
probably
it's
do
really
a
cool.
short goal. Maybe we'll do like 75 next, hit that quick 25, and then do the
Yeah.
100 would probably be closer to like the holidays, which would be some cool stuff.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll get some cooler stuff for sure. For sure. I remember you were saying something about some of the other stuff. So it's gonna be some cool stuff, guys. Definitely tune in, check it out, and like I said, make sure you tell your friends.
That's right. I've been just grabbing stuff, dude. I'd be at the store and I'm like, oh, I grabbed this to give away one day. Like, I'm not even buying it for me. I just come home
That's
and throw it in this pile. I got the mic pile, the giveaway pile, and the stuff I need to find a place pile. So they're all getting kind of big, actually. I need to disperse one or 2.
Well, I got a lot of these mini brands things, like this is like a mini bullseye from Toy Story.
All right.
So I got a lot of those things. So
all right, what I have right here is a golden
shit.
Buzz Lightyear, bro.
Golden Buzz.
What you know about that?
I don't know. I got a couple golden and platinum things or whatever. I got some platinum mayo for sure.
You got some platinum mayo? Is it the spicy kind, or is it what kind of mayo is it? Duke's?
It's Cool Whip, bro. I think it's Cool Whip.
Is it Cool Whip? Okay, because there's a big argument in the sandwich community. Now I hate mayonnaise, so I can't even argue one way or the other.
Me too.
So it's like, what is it? Hellman's and Duke's is like the 2 that are like, okay, well, which mayonnaise is better than the other? Like I said, I don't eat mayonnaise.
Dukes, bro.
No, supposedly that's that underground. If you like good sandwiches, it's Duke's or nothing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
All right. I guess I'm not well versed.
I don't know. I just belong to I did belong to this sandwich group on Facebook, and everybody. These groups get weird after a while because you jump in, you're excited, and you're like, oh yeah, I want to see cool new sandwiches. And there's always like these troll dudes that are like, oh, look at it's not even a sandwich, and they'll post it and stuff like that. And it just gets
right.
It just gets flooded with it. So somebody's always got to ruin the fun. Bastards, So, and then they always argue, is a hot dog a sandwich? Do you feel a hot dog a sandwich?
I don't feel like a hot dog is a sandwich.
Okay, so
the reason why I don't feel like a hot dog is a sandwich is because it's prepared completely differently. It has nothing to do with sandwich meat bun ratio. It has to do with cooking. So I don't cook my lunch meat, make a sandwich, all the time. Maybe I'll heat it up, but like you have to like either boil, broil, fry, or grill a hot dog, so you have to do more preparation for it, which is why I feel like it's not a sandwich.
All right, so technically, textbook, you'd be wrong because
because it's meat and bread.
That's it.
Gotcha.
It's bread. It's bread on top and on the bottom of meat. So now I feel like there's sandwiches, and then there's subcategories of sandwiches, and hamburger would be one, hot dog would be another. So when you say sandwich to me, I'm thinking like a hero, an Italian sandwich, so something like that. So if you're gonna
I don't think anybody would think hot dog.
Well, you got people who are like, oh, here's my sandwich.
No, it's just I think it's just a saucy debate that people just they found a loophole. They just want to fuck around. You know,
it is what it is. Like a gyro. A gyro is technically a sandwich. It's bread, with meat in it. So, but it's a different type. It's more of a wrap or like a taco.
Sure.
So big arguments out there. So I don't know where everybody falls, but for you, hot dog's not a sandwich. Okay.
It's just not a sandwich. Sorry.
Duly noted.
You know, I can see a hamburger. I could see, you know, like some other stuff. I could see that, you know.
Yeah.
But even though a hamburger is the same thing, you have to like prepare it.
Listen, you
So
need to
like
watch what you say, because in like 10 years, we're gonna have to take this video down because you're gonna offend somebody
about the hamburgers and
about not calling
sandwiches.
a hot dog a
Come at me. Whatever.
We're gonna have to come back and erase this, bro.
I doubt that'll be the thing to take me down.
You offended Joey Chestnut, bro.
Joey Chestnut. All right, let's get into some of this current news.
Right.
You go ahead. You got started off.
All right, let's talk about Miss Brittney Griner, bro. All right, so came back. Obviously, we're about a week late on this. I think it was like right before our last podcast, or right after it. So
I think it was a little after.
It was a little after. Okay, so she goes to court in Russia and gets 9 years for a weed pen, bro.
9 years.
9 years for weed pen, and that's like Russian prison, bro. It's like, oof. You think you ain't got rights here in our country and in our prisons? Like Russia's like.
Well, no. I mean, we're all Stranger Things fans. We've seen how the Russian prisons are, you know, like we could just imagine that there's demigorgons and, you know, fights to the death and whatnot. It's not going to be pretty.
It's probably not going to be pretty. She's not going to enjoy herself. Now, obviously, they're going to try to do whatever they can to get her back. You know, she's a celebrity. Now, my thing about this is. All right, so there's 2 ways to go in it. Either, you know, she knew what she was doing. Is the penalty too harsh? Should she get a penalty at all? Okay, at the end of the day, nobody should go to jail for weed. Okay.
No, but do we know what how long the charge is for?
What do you mean?
Like, is she like, oh, it's 9 years?
That's what it is. In jail, bro.
Oh my god. Nah, that's
like,
too much for anybody.
3 months is too much.
Yeah,
3 months is too much. You know what I'm saying?
I glanced and I thought it said 9 days. Bro.
No, dude, 9 years.
I was like 9 days. She could eat 9 days.
She had like weed pens, like the cartridges, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, probably a couple of them. You know what I'm saying?
I gave her 1 per year.
She was there for a couple months to play basketball for like Russia, like, you know, to make them money and stuff like that. So now, obviously, she's a victim of timing. Because we're supporting the people that they're in a war with, so they're not gonna take it easy on anybody on our end. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. We would do the same. We would do the same. You know, same thing. You're 100% right. You know, it's like, you guys ain't getting her back. You guys are fucking giving them money.
Yeah.
So I get that, but at the end of the day, nobody should go to jail for weed. I went to jail for weed once, and it was not a good experience for like a $20 sack of weed. Okay. How bad it is. Like, they treated me like they found like duffel bag full of heads in my trunk. Okay. Wow. So immediately I was handcuffed and like bruised on my wrist and cut up and stuff like that and thrown in a car. And let me just tell you, dude, I got caught with a baggie of weed, $20. They made sure to check inside my asshole to make sure I didn't have any more.
Jeez.
So I don't think anybody should have to go through that.
No.
For some fucking weed, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like out of control. And so, like, I don't know, man. Obviously, she fucked around and found out in Russia.
That's right. A place where you don't do that.
You know, but it's pretty hard for our country to be like, no, she shouldn't get in. She shouldn't get in trouble at all. When you got how many people do you think are incarcerated right now because of some weed?
Yeah, or just dumb charges in general.
Or just like whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's
trumped up charges. Yeah.
You know, so you're gonna bust this chick out with no regard of all these people that are literally sitting in prison because they had a dime bag, or they were on probation and got caught with weed in their system, or you know what I'm saying? Like, they, you know, that was their 3rd strike or something like that. Like, it's kind of like a fucking slap in the face. All right.
It really is, yeah.
So I don't know. I figured 2 years in, you know, I felt like we would have got, you know, legalized weed by now, but
yeah,
come on, man.
They're pretty slow to process. I mean, I live in Jersey, and still things are really slow. So
let's get this going. So that's the the information on her. Obviously, it's going to be day to day. Biden doesn't want her over there. I think most people don't want her over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but like, is it gonna like start some shit that doesn't have to be some shit? You know what I mean?
I feel like we're
like,
starting stuff with a lot of people right now, and it's just not gonna
yeah,
be cool.
that's what I'm saying. You know, it could be bad. It could be pretty bad,
It
but
could be bad.
I don't know.
I think 9 years is just crazy,
Yeah,
crazy.
for sure.
But also weed's like illegal in pretty much every country except half of ours in like Amsterdam. Like everywhere else it's illegal.
Yeah.
So more and more countries I guess are coming around to it, but not full fledged like ours. But like I said, half the country are still locking people up if they catch them with weed. So
yeah, no, that's pretty nuts.
So
all right, what else we got on here? We got Will Smith finally makes an apology to Chris Rock.
Oh yeah, did you see that?
I thought it was bullshit.
I thought it was bullshit too.
So
it was like 3 months to the day. Like you literally waited 90 days.
Listen, he had all the opportunity. Don't tell me you were foggy brained or whatever your excuse was. You should have said it the moment you had the floor.
Yeah.
The moment you had the floor. It's not like you didn't know.
Like the next
what
day.
The fuck you did. You know what you did. And it's not cool. And I hope that you go through all this apology BS and like they actually like do like a press thing or whatever, and he doesn't forgive you.
He will though.
I hope he doesn't. I mean, he probably will, like with his, tongue in cheek or whatever,
Well, this is gonna be Will's back in. You know what I'm saying?
And I get that, and I get it, man. But hasn't he already had enough? How many hits and movies you gotta have and matter, to be on top
man.
and whatever?
They need that steady social thing, man. They need to always be in movies. They need to always be in stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's killing him that he can't go do whatever the hell he wants to do right now. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with.
Deserves it.
It's the same thing with the Chrissy Teigen chick. You know what I'm saying?
He acted like an idiot. He acted like an idiot, and I just lost all respect for him. And I used to like Will Smith, and I don't really like him anymore. Yeah. And like, I'm not saying like I'm gonna be like boycotting stuff or whatever, but I'm definitely not watching anything that he's in right now. You know.
Yeah, it's
and I don't see any projects in the future that I'm gonna want to see. It's not like they're gonna make Hancock 2, and if they do, probably wouldn't watch that anyway.
Yeah, like I said, it's like the Chrissy Teigen thing, though. You know what I'm saying? It's been like almost a year now where she's like, and now she's starting to throw out little things like, oh, I haven't been drinking, and oh, now I'm pregnant. She's trying to get back into the limelight because it's hurt her pocket, bro. It is definitely hurt her pocket. And now she needs to get back in because she ain't gonna sell another damn cookbook. You know what I'm saying? Until like she's socially accepted, and she's gonna try real hard to make that happen. And I just don't think it should, man. Hell no. There's been bigger fish that has went down. You know what I'm saying? For less.
No, you're right. No, you're definitely right. But it's just I don't know. It's kind of hard to bounce back from something that we saw like that.
Yeah. Because if you're gonna forgive everybody, you need to forgive everybody.
No, I get you, man. But I guess it's just harder because
you're gonna forgive Ray Rice for beating his chick.
It's not even just that. It's because like I feel like I have, even though I don't, I feel like I have a closer connection to Will Smith just because over the years watching him grow as an actor and watching these shows, like Fresh Prince and stuff like that, and then like seeing him in all these movies and stuff, and just like all these things. And you've
been with
Pursuit of Happiness. That's a crazy movie. You know what I mean? Like he has some crazy good stuff and some okay stuff, but that doesn't change the person that he is. What he did that night changed what kind of person he is, and that's just how I perceive him now. Like it's not okay. Yeah. It's not okay at all. Like he was apologizing to the wrong people. He was apologizing to Jada and like all this stuff and like whatever. And she's just like kind of, like she don't want to.
You didn't slap her.
Yeah.
You didn't physically assault her and get away with it. Away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Even him just yelling the way that he did would have been enough
to get him escorted out. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if I would have walked up and smacked the shit out of Will Smith.
He would have been arrested.
He would have pressed charges, would he have not?
Well, he's hit people before.
Yeah.
You know, like he
like
hit
this
a
though,
paparazzi.
like,
yeah, he hit a paparazzi dude.
Yeah. How much did you pay him? You had to pay him something, right? I imagine.
I don't know.
So I'm just saying, if I were to walk up on Will Smith and smack the shit out of him in front of like 100,000 people, right? 100,000 people, and that's a low number compared to how many. Yeah, and that's a low number compared to how many people were seeing that Chris Rock shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that didn't happen. Oh, he would sue the shit out of me. I would go to jail. I would literally, I'd probably be right next to fucking Brittney in fucking Russia because they would ship me off somewhere to be, you know? It's just like crazy, bro. So, it
would be really bad.
You know, for him to be like, oh, it's been 3 months. Okay, I'm ready to say sorry. And so I can, you know, start throwing my stuff out there so I can try to snag something and maybe come out with a book or something where this is going to make me money. You know, that's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be like some documentary about something, and Will and Jada blah blah, and they're gonna make money off of this. That's how it always is. So, all right, what we got next is rest in peace, Kim and Pete, bro.
Kim and Pete.
That didn't last too long, huh?
No, it didn't last too long. Well, you know, she was married, you know,
and it was Davidson.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I mean, he's still gonna feel the heat no matter what, you know. So
that was like the best thing that ever happened to him. Now he's gonna blow up to stardom like you wouldn't believe, you know.
Now he's gonna hit up who's next? I'm gonna say Miley Cyrus. I'm gonna say Miley Cyrus is next. I've seen him with the Miley Cyrus stuff. I don't know, man.
Nah, you need to think bigger.
Bigger? Mm-hmm. Well, like Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
You know, like he's gonna get into politics and stuff.
He's gonna get into politics and start doing Sarah Palin and Hillary Clinton.
Sarah Palin.
I don't know. I think it's gonna. I don't know, man. It's gonna be like some super famous porn star. Watch. That's like the thing nowadays, is to date like a super famous porn
Mia
star.
Khalifa or something like that.
Like something like that. Yeah, like something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be something like that. Watch.
That's gonna be
calling it.
Yeah. That's crazy. Well, if he does that, then that's probably he'll be his next step. Because, like, I mean, what is he doing?
He's got a bunch of movies coming out, bro. He's been doing movies the last fucking year and a half, bro.
I mean, I guess hopefully that motherfucker knocks it out of the park. Because if not, I mean, you know, we've seen what happened. We've seen what happened to these SNL people. You know, like, you know, there's just people out there that, you know, like they were on SNL for years and they're super famous on SNL. But that was it. And then it was a real struggle for them to get back into the limelight for other stuff. I mean, nothing against them, but I mean, like, look at like Tim Meadows, for example. The fuck has he been in other than Adam Sandler movies?
Dewey Cox, bro.
Yeah, Dewey Cox, and he did The Ladies' Man, and like that.
You don't want none of this shit, man.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, he's definitely like one of my favorites.
He is gold in everything he does.
I feel like they don't really, you know, get those, you know, like lead type roles. I mean, like it's different because they're doing skits.
There's not that many big comedies coming out right now that would be like right up that alley. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just
a lot of horror movies.
It's a lot of horror movies, a lot of shows. You know, sci-fi stuff, military stuff's like huge right now. Futuristic war shit, you know, that's just what it is, man. It's like comedies are like dead. If a comedy comes out, it's like a rom-com, you know, and it's just like, you know, when's another Step Brothers coming out? When's another, you know, 30 Minutes or Less or Superbad coming out or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like there hasn't been a good one in a while.
Yeah, no, you're right. You know? There hasn't been a good one in a while. It's very true, man. It's very true.
So,
all right, what we got next? Olivia Newton-John passing away.
R.I.P. She's like what, 70? She was 70 what? 70 something?
70 something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have put somebody else on the list. I heard it, but then I don't see anything about it.
Uh-oh.
I heard that Dick Van Dyke bit it. But I don't see anything about it. I saw like one little article saying something, and that was it. And
maybe they're keeping it hush hush.
It would be bigger news.
It would be huge news.
Or like something just happened to him. Maybe, I don't know, but you know.
That old lady from the Red videos got into a car accident this week, and she got like supposedly pretty badly burned and stuff like that.
Oh shit!
So
sucks.
Yeah, man, gotta watch out, bro.
Gotta watch out. What we got next?
All right, so Mr. John Leguizamo, bro.
I love John Leguizamo.
I used to love John Leguizamo, man. So lately he's been coming out and just ragging on people because he's not getting roles and other people are, or he's just not happy with like who they cast for things. He's very opinionated on who they cast for things.
Sure.
Now, obviously, you don't know the legality of it. Did he want the role? Did he try to like get one of his buddies or someone he knows the role, and it didn't happen? So now he's just whatever. Right. But James Franco, which is playing Fidel Castro in a movie coming out, which is
I thought he was canceled.
I thought he was canceled too. So apparently not. You know what I'm saying? So maybe allegations have been dropped, and because I didn't really hear too much about it. He's kind of been head down and stuff like that. So, but
yeah, he's gonna do everything he can to try to get back with Seth.
Sure, that's never gonna happen. But I don't think so. He's gonna play Fidel Castro, and John Leguizamo isn't happy. He obviously wants a Latino to play Fidel because everything should be played by what they are, which is kind of crazy. I don't know. I guess the authenticity of it, I get it, but just to say like it needs to be this because of this is kind of crazy, because the whole part of acting, like if you think about it back to Shakespeare, you had dudes dressing up as chicks, and same thing with Monty Python. It's been, you know what I'm saying, like you're supposed to act out of your like what you're not. I feel, you know what I'm saying? So, obviously at the other end of it, yes, Latin people should have jobs for Latin people. You know what I'm saying? I get it, dude. I get it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't think everybody should be all sensitive about.
I feel you should pick your battles. Okay. He was mad about Mario.
Certain things I understand, like for example, Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw Indiana Jones, there's a lot of like Indian people in it, and then there's a lot of people in like makeup that are not Indian that they're trying to portray as Indian.
Mm-hmm.
And I get why they did it, but in today's climate, I feel like that wouldn't have been. They would have took the extra time to do the casting to get it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
well, he was mad about Mario because.
It's an Italian person?
Because he didn't. No, because they didn't bring him in to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? He thinks that he made like the Mario thing, and it's like he's mad about it. But like he was a Latin dude playing an Italian guy. Like, wouldn't that you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna argue about one thing,
with it too, though, he could have some like money in it, money involved. Because I mean, like he's smart. He wasn't dumb, and. Like as soon as they got him in that movie, he could have been like, yo, this is going to be big. Like, don't give me this, give me royalties or give me, whatever, like for the next ones and stuff. And then it never happened.
Yeah.
But he said, what's his name? Bob Hopkins or whatever. He said he was drunk like all the time on set.
Oh, I'm sure. He looks like he would.
Yeah.
But he's played things that, wouldn't be a Latin person or anybody can be it or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I get it. I don't know. I still like John Leguizamo. I feel like nowadays celebrities are more like
trying to Empire.
They're trying to do their own social media stuff and having fun with it like everybody else. And they don't know what to say or do. So they're just bitching about stuff.
Yeah.
Is what I think it is, but I don't know. But speaking of crazy celebrities, we got Ezra Miller, the Flash. He's cited for a felony burglary after allegedly stealing alcohol from a Vermont home.
I blame it all on DC.
It's not DC's fault. Fucking love DC.
No. If it wasn't for them.
Yeah, no. We're in a lot of trouble, DC boys. We are for
Oh
sure.
my God, it's like a
There's
train fire with dumpsters on it.
too much going on. Now, I don't know if some CEO or somebody who works at DC listens to our podcast. That'd be nice if they did. I'm gonna imagine
they did.
That they do.
They totally
okay?
did. Let's
they
talk
heard
about
us
it.
last week talking about DC and how they need to go back to square one and how they need to start over.
Sure enough.
And
sure enough.
We see an article that basically they're starting over with like this new 10-year plan. And right after Black Adam is when they're going to start doing this.
Like anything, we can't call it a phase. How about a plan? Yeah, we'll go with a plan.
Well, I mean, everybody's kind of scaling back with their stuff. Netflix, they said they were scaling back with their shows and with their, movies that they do. And I mean, like, we all knew like the running joke, like, thanks for calling Netflix, you're greenlit, like everybody got a show on Netflix back in the day. And like it was just so saturated. So now all these people are tightening their belts. And I know that the movie deal between Warner Brothers and HBO was nice during the pandemic to where like, they would show the movies on there and then they would be in a theater and then we'd come back on there, like that was sweet. That got everybody.
Well, now it's back to normal, but it's not back to normal.
Now it's back to normal, but it's not back to normal. That's right. And they're giving us like tons of DC content, as far as like cartoons and different shows and stuff like that.
James Gunn says Peacemaker is safe. So
Peacemaker, of course, will be safe. But I don't know after the next one. We'll see.
I don't know after the next
one. Season 2 is going to be a hard lift. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be tough. They're all going to have to really, kick it up a notch.
Yeah, for sure.
Supposedly they were going to lead it into a movie, I heard.
Yeah. We'll see.
I don't know. That'd be really cool if they did that. I feel like
that was before their 10-year plan meeting. So who knows what the hell they're doing now.
Oh, get me started, bro. Listen.
So what do you think they should hold on? What do you think they should do first? Right now, with whatever they have and whatever they, like, what should they do first?
I mean, it really all depends. Are you like hitting the reset button? Like, are you just like bink, like reset button?
No, I'm just saying nothing. you got Black Adam on deck. Okay, that's done. That's coming out.
You want to blow people away? I'll give you something that'll blow people away. I'll give you something that'll blow people the fuck away.
Let's hear it.
You get Nolan and Bale back in a chair, and you give us another Batman.
You give us another Batman. Out. Yeah, should we pick another Joker
Batman? Too? Listen, you give us another Batman. They were all really good. You have to admit that. Even the last one had its quality.
That was my least favorite out of all of them.
Still good,
but it was still good. Still better than Bat Nipples for sure.
Yeah. I think that would get people to go ape shit. Another one, unfortunately, Batman 2, to just get Michael Keaton back in the thing. People were excited for that.
People were excited. You're living in the past, bro. That's not going to take you 10 years, bro.
Batman is DC.
I know, but you just had Batman come out. You got Joker coming out. You got a Batman 2 in the works.
Joker is not our Joker.
It doesn't matter.
Is something totally different. It's not a DC.
Well, they have another Joker in the Batman, bro. Like you're just.
No, I know. I get it. But I feel like if they gave us something like that.
And let me guess. So we're going to show how Bruce Wayne's parents die again. Blah, blah, blah. Let's just reset the whole thing.
It's tough, man. Well, that's why they're doing this Black Adam, because they want to get out of the Batman fold. All right, I'll tell you what. Give me a Batman movie with no Batman. Give me a Robin story.
A Robin story? Like a Nightwing story?
Yeah, give me something like that, okay. Like I get that Titans is kind of like doing that right now to a degree, but I wouldn't mind seeing something cool like that, I know they're trying to introduce Harley Quinn into that Joaquin.
Well, they're trying to get it to where like the protagonist is like the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? All these new movies coming out, the Batman, it was more so the bad guys than it was fucking Batman. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how it always is. Batman's villains are what make him. Like for sure.
Well, in the older ones, they showed a lot of Bruce Wayne. They showed a lot of his personal shit and Alfred, and there's a lot going on with the whole Batman thing. So now they're showing to where they're like, showing what these fucking villains are doing on their off time. You know what I'm saying? So
it's so tough because you can either go Batman or Superman. You know, like to start off the franchise, to start it off on 0 to, you know, nothing to now, you know, just like hitting that button. It's tough. And like, all right, if I was to do a Superman movie, I wouldn't do an origin film. I wouldn't do anything. Hopefully they would keep the same Superman because he is cool, you know, but they probably would have to recast if they're hitting the reset button. Okay. So hopefully they recast right. And I would have him not against Lex, not against Doomsday, not against Batman.
All the huge.
I would probably say something weird that they could CGI, like maybe like Brainiac type thing, or who would be a good bad guy? That'd be tough for Superman, or Vandal Savage, somebody like that, you know, like I don't know. I'd like to see somebody that they never done before, you know, like Vandal Savage for you people. He's like let's just say he's like the immortal Bane of the DC. Even though Bane is DC as well too, but he's very much kind of like tough like him, you know, like, but he's like immortal, kind of dresses like, you know, ancient from like, you know, the 1700s and shit.
All right.
It's pretty cool. I think that would be a cool storyline. Or the Flash, but they're not going to do that.
Ain't gonna do that.
It'd be smart of them. I mean, how hard would it be to just completely redo all the shots with him in it? Keep everything else, but the shots with him in it. Now think about it for a minute. When you're watching a movie, especially something with like multiple characters, like a Justice League type thing, there's only so many times that these motherfuckers are on screen, you know, like
they got a lot of B-roll, and they got, you know, other characters, and for sure,
they got other stuff, so they could very easily recast.
Half the time it isn't even them; it's their stunt double.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? They're just doing the close-ups and the dialogue. It's just,
well, hopefully they're smart enough to recast. Hopefully they know that the fans want a Flash movie, and if they can't do that, they need to do, I mean, like, I don't know, maybe like a bad guy movie.
What about Constantine?
Give us a reverse Flash movie. Give us like, start off with the villains. How about that instead of the heroes? Don't give us hero movies. Give us villain movies. Give us a Lex Luthor movie. Give us you know, like a reverse Flash movie, like Eobard Thawne. Like let's see his you know, backstory and stuff like that. Like,
about
give us the joke. Well, they gave us the Joker. All right, so that's a start, but that's not the Joker that we all know. And
what about Constantine? Would you do that? Because Keanu would love to do it again. I think they're already
starting to do Constantine with
Keanu would love to do it again.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah. I think they're doing a part 2. I've been seeing a lot of stuff with it, so I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Constantine, that's isn't he? He's decent. He's decent. Yeah. Constantine would be cool if they gave him powers. You know what I mean? They gave him the you know, like the whole like tattoo thing, but Constantine had like powers, you know, like so that'd be pretty neat, doing like magic and stuff and seeing.
Do you think we're ready for another Green Lantern?
Listen, man, that's like a sore subject for me. I don't know. I don't think that there was too much wrong with the first one. I don't know. I know the CGI was bad. I know that, but there was CGI in the movie that was good. His outfit, like his face was bad. You know what I mean? Like, but like, I don't know. I mean, the squirrel, the whole like Green Lantern world, like all that stuff, I thought was pretty cool. You know, like I thought the casting was good too. You know, like I don't know, man. It's tough for me. It's tough for me. But I'm always rooting for the little guy, I guess. So
there you go.
I don't know. I'm the odd man out with that one.
All right.
All right. So our next segment is our streaming segment. So basically, we just kind of like put some of the stuff that we watched this week. I don't know if you watched it. I did the Woodstock Trainwreck 99.
So
Netflix.
here's my idea. Let's see if we can make this happen for our transitions into our streaming segment. So I'm gonna have a request since you're Mr. Ukulele Guy. Okay, so I want to do stream, but we pick a song as the intro for it. Okay.
Okay.
So like that the dream song, but we just do stream like stream, 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 stream.
I got you.
Something like that, or running down a stream.
I got you. Those are both great. I could probably do both of those. I could definitely do running down a stream.
I think that's where we're gonna go with the intro for the streaming segment for next week. So
yeah, I might be able to get you a 30-second clip for the band.
All right, there we go. Running down a stream, bro. All right, so Trainwreck, Woodstock '99.
That's smart as hell, bro.
I know, right? I thought about it earlier today. I was like, I was trying to find a pun for like I think one of the other ones, and I was like, the stream one would be easy. So, all right, so this brings me back. We were talking about this a little bit earlier, man. Like '99, dude. I was in high school. Jinkos were cool. Everybody had CD players, and it was like Limp Bizkit was in there, Korn was in there, like Disturbed. Like it was like rock, like craziness, bro. Like it was like you either liked boy bands or you liked this shit, like Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Rage Against the Machine, and they managed to get all of these bands, and they were all super popular at the time, which is like crazy to even think about.
Yeah.
And put them in Woodstock '99. Okay, now Woodstock, they had over 100,000 people. Do you see that wave of people? Like you can't even see the dude all the way at the end. Like it just went. It just went.
It just went.
And
you're right.
Korn coming on, dude, was like the most insane thing I think he has probably ever seen.
Probably. I mean, the Family Values tours, I would say,
Family Values
were
huge, but not 100,000 people, bro.
Close. Might be. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what their biggest, Korn's pretty big, bro.
Korn's huge. Like, they were huge, especially at that time too.
Yeah.
But it was just crazy to watch that and to see it all progress. And it's one of those festivals that they had terrible infrastructure. They didn't have good planning. They didn't have good,
That was major. I mean, the first thing was they were on an airbase with no trees, no shade,
no wind,
and water was crazy. You got porta potties.
No cleanup crews. Nobody taking garbage out. Nobody emptying porta potties.
You don't even know if there's any kind of like peace patrol type. We have no idea like what's going on.
Dude, they
said that things were like so far away, like miles away almost.
Oh,
like water and whatever. They originally, because I had seen a different documentary before I watched this about Woodstock.
I watched it on pay-per-view when it was on.
Yeah.
I remember watching it. I was at my buddy Joe's house, bro. Like,
that's too funny.
So,
it was nuts. It was definitely like that, like rebellious, fuck you, break shit type of year. Like that's where everybody kind of was.
Yeah.
At that time,
half the people in the world thought the world was gonna end like in December. And everybody thought their computers were just gonna like fry in their wax.
The Y2K thing. How funny is that? So there's this cartoon called the Lucas Brothers. They're like comedians, they're twins. And they have like a lot of like cool like 80s and 90s shit. So they had this one thing where Limp Bizkit took like a whole concert full of people with them on like a private island for like Y2K, so they can avoid all the bullshit and rock out.
That would be like so cool, bro.
But then it never happened, and they're all still on the island.
Yeah.
And they had Wes like being like a cannibal and shit. Like, it was pretty funny, bro.
Well, you know what? Recently, Fred Durst came back out into the public eye, and he's obviously 25 years older now, and he looks a little different. And same thing with Axl Rose, you know what I'm saying? He came back and he was like, who's this guy? Like, and you got to give both of them credit, bro. In their heyday, they were like on top of the world, bro.
Absolutely.
Like you can say Limp Bizkit is gimmicky or whatever, but that year,
it's just one of those days.
Every chick that I knew was like a Nookie girl for Halloween. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like anybody talked them into it. That was like what they wanted to do, and it was just like everybody did the backwards New York hat, and it was just like, dude, it was literally the trend. They were on MTV.
Sure.
They weren't a Backstreet Boy or an NSYNC guy, so it was like this fluctuating from like shitty music to rock music, and then it went into like rap music because a lot of these artists were like half rap, like Limp Bizkit's half rap.
Rock scene
got big, Linkin Park and shit like that. Rage, all fed off of this movement, so and then it kind of transitioned to where there's not a lot of rock stations, it's all rap stations. It's like rap and pop now, so
yeah, no, that's true, that's very true.
But definitely a cool movie to watch. It's got a lot of cool
sure.
tunes in there. I didn't know Fatboy Slim was up there, like holding down like the Hangar Rave. I was like, dude, I would totally go to a Hangar Rave.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So, what you think of it? How many porta potties would you give the documentary? Now it's only 3 episodes, so it's like real.
Yeah,
mini.
It wasn't enough for me. It wasn't enough. Okay. I've seen a couple more documentaries with some more interviews and a lot more like images,
backstage stuff, and
yeah. I'm gonna give it we're doing out of 5,
out of 10. You can do 10 porta potties.
Out of 10.
There's a handicap one in there, so
a 4.5 out of 10.
4.5 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, it was all right. It was just okay.
Okay. I probably do a little bit better. I probably do a little bit better. Like probably like a 5.5, 5.8. Just because, like I said, that was like those were my bands back then, bro.
I feel you.
I still listen to Limp Bizkit.
I had a chance actually to go to 99 and I didn't go. I'm glad I didn't go.
I was a little young for it, so we got the pay-per-view and we watched it.
So glad I didn't go. But,
so the last thing I want to say about that, dude, is like, I'm sorry, but if I'm at this concert and this is like end of day 2, day 3, and there's just like mud everywhere where porta potties are, I would not want to play in that mud. Like, I don't know why everybody was like playing in it. It was all over their face, like, and they're like leaning up against the porta potty, like, this is awesome. It's like, dude, you know what you're playing in, bro. Nah, man, it's so crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's so gross. Yeah. But definitely, I think a good little watch. It was, like I said, it was only 3 episodes, so.
Sure. All right, so we got HboMax, House of Dragons.
Boom, boom, boom. On the 21st, so we got what, 12 days? Yeah, 12 days or something like that, dude. It's gonna,
unless they push it back.
But I think they already did a viewing of it. I was reading, and they're saying it's like crazy, bro.
Yeah, it got some great actors in it. That's what it is. I started peeping some of the people that were in it. I was like, oh,
they're saying it's like awesome. Like, it could be better than Game of Thrones, possibly. So.
I don't know about that, bitch. I don't know.
Listen, they have a bar to go by. Game of Thrones didn't have the bar. They set
and
the
people
bar.
were disappointed with the ending, so it's gonna be really easy to capture
boom,
people.
Come on back and show a bunch of people getting fried by dragons and just like crazy stuff. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be
got more stuff at their disposal, and they're not so like constrained to or confined to the storyline.
I think it's gonna be awesome
in the books.
So yeah,
will she?
But week and a half for that.
Was that?
It's another week and a half for that.
Another week and a half for that. I've been crushing out the Harley Quinn show, season 3.
How's that going?
Going strong. It's pretty good. It's definitely, I feel like it's winding down to its end. I don't know how much more they can do, but I love me some Bane in it. He's still pissed off because Ivy was supposed to marry Kite Man.
Okay.
In the last season, and he goes to Ivy and he's just like, it's very faux pas to keep the gift. I gave you a very expensive pasta maker. So he's just really pissed and wants his pasta maker back, like throughout the entire season. There's different
I'd be
stuff
pissed
with him.
too, you know.
Yeah.
They disrespect him a lot in that show. It's kind of messed up.
No, I love me some Bane. But what's up with Westworld?
All right, so Westworld is like bonkers, bro. There's only one more episode left of this season. Season finale coming up on Sunday. Dude, it's like crazy. So the roles have switched with the robots and people. So now the robots control the people, and her whole plan is to store the people like the people stored the robots. So it's like this whole crazy thing, and then the Ed Harris character. So they have the real one and they have a made up one, and the real one keeps fucking with the made up one, and now the made up one's like going off fucking hinge, destroying all kinds of shit, fuck killing everybody and doing all kinds of shit. Now I'm not gonna do a bunch of spoilers because I know you're not caught up, and like they just killed a whole shitload of people this last episode. So they're wiping it out, and they're still doing the same thing that they've done previously with jumping all over the place, and then finally at the end, like kind of bringing it together of like, here's where it is, and this is what you've been watching, kind of deal. So, but definitely picked up towards the end, and had me definitely wanting to watch it. So I can't wait for Sunday for it to come out. So
nice, very cool. Very cool. All right, so something that did come out that everybody's been talking about on Hulu is Prey.
Prey.
All right, so I want your thoughts first because I'm probably going to talk about it way too long. So I want your thoughts on it first. What did you think? What did you think of the acting? What did you think of the Predator? I want to know it all.
I'm very biased when it comes to this movie. Because not only did I watch it twice, but I watched it a third time in the Comanche version, bro.
Really?
And it's really cool. Yeah, so I watched the Comanche version of it. I watched it, like I said, I threw it on again after that first time. After the first time I watched it, I was like, dude, that movie couldn't have been that cool. Like, did I really think it was that cool? Because I didn't look at Social after I seen it. I just came up to that judgment on my own because I watched it Friday morning, bro. I
right.
Like, it was like Friday morning. I had that shit on and I watched it.
I remember you messaged me.
And I was like, there's no way I liked it that much. You know what I'm saying? I was like, there's no way I liked it that much. And I was like, let me watch this again. Dude, epic fucking movie. Epic fucking movie. Like, it's
so good.
Shot so well. Everybody who's in it acted so good. Like, the locations were perfect. Predator was awesome. He was a little weird looking. Like, I felt like he was a little bit more humanoid.
Oh, it was like a primitive Predator.
I know it was primitive.
300 years.
Listen, if there's one bad thing, I had to say about this movie was the close up of his hands. I don't know if you've seen that. It just looked kind of wonky, like enemy mine hands, like enemy mine hands. But besides that, he looked fucking cool. He looked cool when he took the mask off. The bone thing was kind of cool. It was like technology, but still kind of primitive. Her with the hatchet and the dude, when she was practicing, dude, that shit is so badass, bro. She crushed it. That chick crushed it, bro.
I know. She was so good in it. So good. I got to see a little interview with her and some of the cast, and they were talking about it, and it's great. So back in the day when they used to cast the Predators, sometimes they would get like basketball players and stuff like that and do it. And the first Predator movie, the costume is pretty cool, but it's not as cool as the ones in 2. Because 2, we got to see a bunch of different Predators, right? But we also got to see the Predator from the first movie, and you can see that he was a little older and it was janky and whatever. So as the Predators movies like progress, we got to see like all these different Predators, but also the people who have the rights to this stuff and in the comic books and things like that, like there's like so many different Predators, and NECA took advantage of that, and they had the license, so they just made as many different types of Predators
toys,
as they wanted to. And I'm pretty sure they made a primitive Predator before.
Yeah. Well, they did the animal ones too, where they were crossed and stuff like that. They did a bunch.
They have an alien stuff too as well, with the animals as well too. So they have a lot of that. But Prey was definitely To be honest with you, it wasn't surprising to me that it was good because, you know, with a storyline going in the way that it was, I feel like it was just perfect. It like read itself. You know what I mean?
Dude, when the brother fought him, the brother kicked
Oh yeah,
ass, bro.
the brother on the horse.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
The brother
that was
kicked
badass.
ass, bro.
That
So
was
good.
badass.
And then when the predator fought the bear, that was cool. Like, dude, there was so many cool elements to
I
this
like that
fucking
too.
movie. Like, it
With
was
the
crazy.
blood, when the blood rained down on him,
so cool,
and
bro.
you can like reveal and like see his face. Well, not see his face, but like see him finally.
Yeah.
You know, with the cloaking, and the cloaking was a little bit different too. Did you notice that?
It was a little different.
It was like yellowish.
Yeah, it
I've
wasn't
never really
like
seen the
it wasn't a
cloaking like that
perfect.
before.
It wasn't like a perfect silhouette of him or whatever. So, and then
It
his
was still
vision
really cool.
and his vision was still a little different too. So it wasn't
Just
as
a tiny bit, but
it wasn't
still
as
enough
honed
for
in.
it to be
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, no, I really liked it. It was I was, like I said, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised that it was as good as it was. When I saw the preview for it, I knew it was going to be a good movie.
So good, bro.
All
So
right.
fucking good.
So
how many heads with spinal cords attached to it?
How many would you give it out of 10?
Fucking 9.8, bro. 9.8, dude.
9.8.
It was so good. It was such a good movie, bro. Like I said, I watched it 3 times already, bro.
Wow.
The fuck do I watch the movie 3 times?
Yeah, no, it's tough. I would probably say like very close to the same score, like probably like a 9.7.
Yeah.
It was really good. I feel like it was, I hate to say it, I feel like it was better than the first one.
It was
it was better than the original.
It was
bro.
as
it was better than the
as
original.
good. It was as
It was
good.
better than the original.
Dude, there was the 80s, bro. And you know what? It's funny because I watched Predator 1 the other day before I watched this one because I knew that one was coming out. And it's funny because it's very hard to like. All right, so I started watching the Chris Pratt show where they're all military dudes. Take the military dudes that they portrayed in the 80s, like fucking Apollo and Schwarzenegger, and stand them motherfuckers next to who they think these military guys are today. And like Chris Pratt would like be tiny compared to these fucking guys. Like these guys are like massive and like they would probably like they seem like they would gut you right there. Where these guys, it's just like I don't know, man. I feel like we're wussified with what we're watching now. And you look at these guys and they're like going to freaking Vietnam and like mowing people down and like, you know, like it's I don't know, man. They were badasses, bro. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, for sure.
The first Predator's badass, bro.
It was definitely great. I loved it, and I hope that we get some more. I'm gonna find out who that director was.
So they're saying what they want next is Ancient Samurai Predator.
I was gonna say colonial times, but
yeah. So
Samurai.
Yeah, and they want the dude that played Scorpion in the Mortal Kombat to be the guy. So that would be
Cole
cool.
or whatever.
Yeah, maybe him, maybe even Snake Eye, the dude who played or not Snake Eyes, but the other guy. But what's the other guy's name in G.I. Joe? Snake Eyes, the guy who fights Snake Eyes all the time.
I don't know.
The guy who's all in white. It's all in white.
I'm at a blank right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, all right. So sticking to Hulu, we got Only Murders in the Building. Me and my wife been crushing
Storm
that
Shadow.
out.
Storm Shadow.
Storm Shadow. There you go.
Yeah, he'd be good in it too.
Yeah, no, he'd be good. Yeah, so we're watching Only Murders in the Building, Selena Gomez, Martin Short, and Steve Martin. It's definitely a little bit of a thriller, you know, like kind of whodunit type thing, you know, with the building, and each episode it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. So I don't know how they're gonna push past to the next season, but I'm definitely curious to see what happened at the ends of the season because it's not over yet.
So. How many episodes is left?
I think 2 or 3.
Oh, okay. So we're getting to the end of it.
We're getting to the end.
I feel like a lot of them are finishing up right now. We're about to go to like a month of nothing, and then You know, when I was making this list, I was like, dude, there's so much crap to talk about this week. You know, next week's gonna be like nothing, dude. We're not even gonna talk about shit.
So we got What We Do in the Shadows. That's still going on, but I watch that on Hulu. That's why I put that on there. So I feel like this season is funny, but it's not really going anywhere. You know, they have a vampire nightclub, and that's about it. And you got Kyle Robinson as like a little kid. It's funny for sure, but I wish there was more of it.
I was gonna say, I feel like you said that like the first episode.
Yeah,
and
I wish there was
now you're
more.
Saying that the same thing like 6 in or 7 in or whatever.
Yeah.
So
no, I want them to touch more on Guillermo and maybe like his lineage, because he's a Van Helsing. So like, you know, we see him and he's like a very like, let's say very, but he's an overweight guy, you know, like
he like accidentally kills vampires, like because it's in his
but then
DNA.
like later on in the seasons, he like knows what's up and he's doing backflips and like scaling buildings and like he literally kills a whole room of vampires. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Guillermo's the man for sure.
All right, so we got a couple more episodes left of that one too, I imagine, right?
I think like 3.
Okay.
I think 3. Yeah. Then we got with Steve Carell, the Patient.
Okay.
So that one looks cool. August 30th. So that one is like a psychologist who gets like kidnapped by one of his patients and like chains him up like in his basement, and then like goes about doing all the crazy murderous things that he does.
I'm sure.
And tries to make friends with this guy.
I bet he's gonna be good. Steve Carell's like awesome, dude. He's like so good in everything he does. So
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be cool to see him on TV again doing something a little different. Space Force was all right. They like tried to give us another season of it, and I
didn't watch the second season. The first season was funny, man. Like I laughed a lot.
Was great. The first season was great, but I couldn't get into the next one. It was really hard. I think I watched like 3 or 4 episodes and I stopped.
All right.
Yeah. So what else we got? Disney Plus.
All right, Disney Plus. We got the I Am Groot premiere of the. It's like a bunch of shorts they're doing. So okay. I'm not sure of how many there are or like what the actual runtime is. I saw a preview
for it. It looked cool.
But it looks cool, man. It's like a little animated thing with little baby Groot and teenage Groot. He's like in that baby and teenage years or whatnot. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. They'll probably tap into
adolescent Groot.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll tap into some weird adventures that they were on.
Yeah.
Crap that they get into. So
that's gonna be August 10th.
August 10th, yeah, so that's tomorrow.
Okay, so tomorrow. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah. We also got Lightyear that they just put on there.
All right. I hear it didn't do too well in the movie theater.
No, we're gonna check it out either today or tomorrow. Mikey wants to watch it, but
I was gonna say I'll watch it.
The whole family to watch it. We just didn't have an opportunity to do that today.
It's gonna be really weird to like obviously not hear Tim Allen as Buzz, but it is what it is. I don't care.
I don't know. I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll be fine. So, are they gonna recast Woody if they do a Woody thing?
They're not gonna do a Woody thing. This thing fucking bombed. If they were smart, what they would do is they would do a new movie, but show us
Toy Story
Bonnie's crew and like, or not Bonnie. What's her name? Because Jessie took over. You know, like as the favorite toy. So Jessie's crew with a little girl Bonnie, and then they show us like Woody doing his own thing with Bo Peep and like having a life. Like, you know, I would love to see that. I think that would be cool.
Okay, we got a bunch of little cowboys and cowgirls and sheep and stuff.
Give us like a little retirement Woody, you know?
Okay, like his sun's going down, Woody.
I think that would be cool. I do.
All right.
He's an old toy, bro.
He's an old toy.
And the last one he gave up is his voice box, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. To Gabby.
So my daughter is into this show called Gabby's Dollhouse on Netflix. And so a new season, like she loves this freaking show, dude. Like she knows, she's got all the toys and everything. So a new season of it was coming out like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, all right, yeah, you know, I'm kind of excited for her. You know, she doesn't know she doesn't know a new season of it, but I've been watching the same damn episodes with her for freaking months. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little excited to see a different episode. You know, they came out with 6 of them.
Damn.
That was their season. 6 half-an-hour
6.
episodes.
That's because they know these kids are just gonna keep watching them.
It's like crazy, bro. Like, come on,
no
really?
matter
That's
what.
Really, like, we're gonna get through that in like not even half a day. Ugh.
Yeah, you can watch that in a day.
Come on, give me more episodes. I want to see some like Blue's Clues like seasons, like 30 episodes, 40 episodes a season. You know what I'm saying?
They don't do stuff like that no more, bro.
Sesame Street stuff. They got like 80 something episodes a season, bro. Like, come on now.
Yeah, it's a little different. Sesame Street's like, you know, the funding's paid for and all that kind of stuff. It's educational. It's different. It's different.
Is that ingrained in your brain that the funding is paid for by viewers
PBS,
like
bro.
you?
By viewers like you. Yeah, you took my shit.
Yeah, I got that kind of in there too. I used to watch Reading Rainbow on PBS, bro. That was
we gotta pay the bills somehow, you know.
And Mr. Rogers and Reading Rainbow. That was the PBS show.
Yeah. Now we gotta pay the bills somehow, you know. Right, so do they, you know.
All right,
hopefully we can get some sponsors, bro.
Yeah,
this week's episode is slightly sponsored by Frito-Lay chips.
Frito-Lay chips. I like
if I didn't snack every now and again.
The chili cheese
crazy.
ones myself. So
those are good. I like those too.
I like the Taco Bell burritos that have the Fritos in them too. Those are pretty good too.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
All right, so last one for Disney Plus would be She-Hulk, which they actually have a big trailer out now. Obviously, they got a lot more information about her and Mark Ruffalo, and
I've seen the new trailer. The new trailer. They
Abomination. They showed Daredevil. You know, so this is gonna be their stepping stone into this next phase. You know, a big stepping stone because Moon Knight didn't do anything with anything. You know, so
but She-Hulk is going to tie in.
She-Hulk is going to tie in exactly. So
yeah, especially if it's successful, we might actually get. I hope that Hulk's in it a lot because we didn't get a standalone Mark Ruffalo Hulk.
Well, I feel this is going to be the stepping stone to that because they want to do World War Hulk, man. So
I'll get like Mephisto or whatever.
Exactly. So. We'll see. We'll see. Phase 9.
We'll see.
All right.
AMC is the next one, right?
Last one on the streaming list for today. Interview with the Vampire. October 1st, right before Halloween.
Right before Halloween. We got a lot of stuff for this September, October, Halloween.
Hocus. We got is there
so many movies, bro.
I was gonna say there's a ton of
like there's
Chucky season 2.
Oh, that's right, Chucky.
You know, Interview with the Vampire, which I don't know, it might be hit or miss. Hopefully, it's good. You know,
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be weird seeing somebody else's stat, but
yeah, I mean, I guess only time will tell. You know, it's gonna be tough, but we'll check it out for sure.
It is what it is.
All right.
So we have like a ton left. So where do you want to go with this, Mike? Because we're about where we're at.
Yeah, I say we talk about some toys.
Okay.
Maybe we could check out some of the like 1 or 2 of these products.
Okay.
The products are funny.
Okay, the products are funny. Okay, so let's go over to toys. You got some toys that you got this week?
Yeah. You got? Behind me, I got Goliath gargoyle NECA figure.
He's so cool, man.
It's really big. It's probably one of the bigger NECA figures that I have. Really cool. It comes with a detachable tail.
Are you gonna open them?
What's that?
Are you gonna open them?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the value of them, to be honest with you, isn't going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a little bit of a tear, like right here, so I can see somebody being a bitch about that. He's really cool looking, man. The problem is his wings are so big. It's gonna be tough to do certain pictures and stuff like that with him. So that's why I don't know if I'm gonna open him just yet.
Okay.
And the other one that I got that I'm contemplating opening, but these guys go up in value quick. It's the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Edition figures, and they're coming out Target a lot. I mean, honestly, man, if you see somebody that you think will be big, it probably will be expensive.
Hulkamania.
I mean, they go anywhere from, I don't know, $30 to probably like 120, 150, some $200. It's got a lot of cool accessories. He's got like different facial expressions. He's got the belt. He's got the shirt that can rip.
He's got the
He's
hand that
got
goes
the
like
hands.
that.
Yeah, he's got the another hand like that, and then
Does he
the
have two?
fist.
Didn't he used to do two hands that was up, or just the one?
Yeah, he's got two
He's got
hands.
two.
He's got two
Okay.
fingers like that. He's got two hands like this, and then he's got fists, and he's got like an open type of hand to where like I can serve him a beer or something.
Hulk was cool, but from that alumni, I think I'm more of a Macho Man fan, bro.
Yeah, that one's coming out next. I think it's King Macho Man, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So that'll be kind of cool. I saw they had Batista last time I was there. I didn't want him.
Macho Man was just such a badass for such a short dude, man. He's just like,
I want them to make a Bam Bam Bigelow like that.
Bigelow would be cool.
Yeah, it's tough for me, man, because like I really don't buy a lot of the wrestling stuff. Used to be into it, but now that I do the photography and stuff like that, sometimes I just want some of these dudes.
You like I think the really old ones that you used to like when you liked them.
Yeah. So absolutely. No, I'll give you that for sure.
Would you buy a doink?
Hell yeah, I'd buy a doink. Doink and dink.
Doink and dink, like the double pack, like he sits on doink. That would be cool.
I'm gonna do the move.
That's
Hell right. Yeah. I don't remember what it's called. Probably something stupid. He would like the rubber chicken or something.
Yeah, something like that. All right.
Doink and Dink the Clown.
Doink and Dink the Clown. So what I got this week, I'm gonna put Buzz Lightyear, Golden Buzz Lightyear to the side. I got an extra. I got a Scarlet Witch. I actually got two of these. So I got you one too. So
nice.
She's baller.
You reading the book?
She is reading the book and floating.
That's cool, man.
She's got one of the clear stands underneath, so it looks like she's floating.
Oh, that's awesome.
Super
word.
Cool. So, funny enough, I was at Target, and this Killmonger that they have on the bottom here is the big one.
The big one. He's not a little one. They didn't make a little one.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. They got a big one. So he was on discount for $20, so I bought him. So now I got this massive Killmonger.
Damn, you're gonna saw it open to see if there's anything inside of his head?
I should, right? I should buy two of them. We got Eagly this week, bro. Super
oh my god, bro.
Stoked about Eagly, bro. I really want Vigilante, so we'll see if I can get him. But Eagly's dope. I got Peacemaker, and then Eagly.
Let me see the back.
You got Judo Master on there.
Yeah, that's who I'd want. And Vigilante. I want them all, man.
Yeah, they're so cool.
I want them all.
So cool.
Damn.
And then these bad boys. It was so crazy that you were like, oh, I got the mayor. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to that GameStop. And I walk in, and he was sitting right on the register. And I went and looked at their pops. They didn't have any of them. I was like, can I snag this? He's like, yeah, I don't care. So, got him. Got
this
Mr.
is Halloween.
Jack Skellington.
I don't have the Jack,
so
but I got the mayor.
Cool. I should have the Oogie Boogie coming. And
yeah, he's cool. Do they have a picture of him? Can I see?
Yeah. So it's weird that the numbers are kind of weird on it, right? You got 15 on one, and
can you lift it up a little bit more?
15 on one, 807 on the other.
All right, no clown, huh?
No clown.
He would have been cool as Blacklight, right?
He would have been super cool with the Blacklight. There's a bunch of them that would have been cool, like the chick in the fountain. She would have been cool. Kind of like the Black Lagoon guy. The three vampires would be cool.
Shot, Clock, and Barrel.
Yeah. Those three would be super cool. Yeah, they'd be really cool, actually, Blacklight.
I'm mad, actually. I don't know how much it is now, man, but I used to have them in the tub. I sold that shit.
Oh, man. Those are, like, the best characters. You know what I want to do, actually? And I've been looking at, they make tiki masks, like, on 3D printers of, like, Spider-Man or Iron Man. They just long them out and push them forward. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It'd be really cool to make their masks and hang them up on the wall.
That's pretty neat.
That would be super cool.
I know in Hot Topic, well, I think last year, the year before, I seen they made, like, big-ass masks of them. Okay. They were really cool.
I think I'm going to 3D print some out. We'll see what
happens.
Oh,
shit.
That might be something neat for the next giveaway.
Nice.
Make some mini masks. So those are the toys that I got this week.
Nice. Very cool.
That's it.
All right, so what we got next? We're gonna do the game.
All right, yeah. So this is a new game that we're gonna play. We're gonna go through a couple of these.
Yeah, we're just gonna go through one or two. We're a little later than we normally are.
The name's a working title, but it's the strangest or worst products that you can buy online. Okay. Now
like
a lot of these are Amazon ones, just because I was cruising through Amazon when I was going through the list. But I didn't want to make it like weirdest things you can buy on Amazon, because I don't, there might be something else,
Sure.
Off of Amazon or whatever, that I'd like to include in the list. So let's just pull some up and let's talk about them and see what your thoughts are on some of these. 'Cause some of them are really, really funny. So uno momento, por favor. Go back to Google here. Let's go over to maybe this guy. Yeah, there we go. All right, so the first one is on Amazon, and I thought this was funny because I see a ton of videos on TikTok that have to do with this. So apparently there's like this crazy obsession
Okay.
with a spot pimple popper. It's like a fake piece of like rubber
What?
that has like
Oh my goodness.
like fake pimples on it.
Wow. Now is this like a one and done type thing, I
I
guess, after
don't
you pop them all?
know. It says fed up with having not enough spots to squeeze. Oh, fill and pop them up again. It comes with extra fill stuff, bro.
Ew.
Included pimple pad and pimple pus and dropper.
Bro. That's nasty.
You got to be at least 6 years old to play with this. All right, so would you buy this for a white elephant gift? Yes or no?
No. It's too gross.
It's too gross. Definitely a weird item there.
Yeah, I think I'd buy some toilet humor thing before I bought that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Know.
So here's our next one.
Uh-oh. This should be good.
This is a shower curtain.
What the hell is that?
It's like that meme.
Oh my god.
Has the ugly dude on it. So
with the plunger.
The crazy part is it's 5 stars, bro.
So somebody definitely bought that and is loving the shit out of it.
This product was absolutely incredible. My bestie scream laughed when she saw it, and it was hands down the best Christmas present she has had or she has ever received.
Man, she must have a shitty life.
It says one con that is having it up will definitely decrease the value of your home. So if you decide to sell, take the curtain downs beforehand.
Too funny.
So that's a pretty good one.
Yep, I like it. All right, let's get one more. What else you got?
Let's go one more.
Give us something good.
Okay. This is Foggy Mountain Lion urine shake flakes.
Wait, what?
This is
like a cereal for
No. It's actually it's like a think of like a spice jar. Like how you have spices and you would open it up and put something on there. It's Mountain Lion urine shake flakes.
No, that's so like to attract mountain lions.
Yeah, it says Foggy Mountain Predator urine is the true call of the wild. The scent of predator urine is the scent of safety to animals of like species and the scent of danger to others.
Wouldn't it attract them?
It might attract mountain lions, but everything else isn't going to come. So
like if you were in a spot that like, yo, there's mad wolves around this bitch. Throw out some fucking urine flakes of what kind of cat is it?
A mountain lion.
Mountain lion. And apparently it'll be safe
from everything else except mountain lions.
I think I'm gonna take my chances of just not camping in general.
Okay, well, there's no reviews on this.
That's because everyone's dead who's tried it.
I feel like someone should order it and at least try it and
Try it out
and write an honest review. That's just me, I think, I don't know. There's a product. The crazy part is that there's no reviews on it, and it doesn't look like it's flying off the shelf. $31. Now,
$31.
How do you get mountain lion urine, and then how do you turn it into a shake form? Is crazy to me.
I mean, I would imagine that getting mountain lion urine would be pretty time consuming.
Like, does somebody have a mountain lion and they just kind of keep them hung up like the alien queen, and they just kind of like go and get urine whenever they see fit?
Maybe, or maybe they taught their mountain lion to like piss in a bucket.
And they have them like hooked up like a cow, or just drains them all the time. Like, I don't know. I'm just very curious about this product, and
I'm curious as well too. But hey, for $31, it could be yours.
Well, you know what? There's a couple other things that they suggest that you buy with it, and it would be a fresh batch of Trap Shack Co. Coyote urine, 16-ounce full strength liquid, and then Foggy Mountain wolf urine scent release canisters. So they have these canisters. It's an 8-pack, of course, for $37. Where you would, I guess, you open it up and you can bring in some wolves as well. So I imagine if you put mountain lion and wolf urine, maybe you'll attract them both, and it's just crazy outside.
And coyotes too. Doesn't
it say coyotes? Yeah, you got the coyote liquid form of the coyotes.
Dude, like, what kind of party are they trying to? Like, can you just imagine? Just imagine, if you will. Imagine
a world
where you wanted to go camping, and to be safe, you got urine shake flakes for a mountain lion, and then you got some wolf piss and some coyote piss, and what else was it?
Was it mountain lion, coyote, and wolf? Yeah.
And then it backfires. You put it all around, and then they just have a party. They just all.
Now, what if they all cancel everything out and just nothing comes? It's just I would not want to go over there because there's probably like all kinds of predators. And I'm just, but then you'll get all the alphas that come in. It's like trying to challenge it. You get the big ones that come in.
I got 2 words: vampire bats.
Vampire bats, bro, or wolf mountain. Or
just bugs.
Wolf.
Just bugs.
Wolf mountain lion coyotes. That's what's gonna happen.
It just doesn't sound like an appealing camping trip to me.
So, yeah. So those were pretty good. We'll save some more for another time because I got a bunch of them. You know what? Let's just do one more. Why not?
All right, let's do one more.
One more. Okay, this one's a good one. Oh, okay. So, have you ever heard of the Fatheads?
Yeah.
You can get
the big stickers.
Yeah, they're big stickers that you put on your wall, and you can get ones of Tom Brady or
our doctor's office. Mikey's doctor's office has a ton. They got like Mario and Sonic.
Okay,
and Star Wars.
Or like Lightning McQueen. They'll do Lightning McQueen. Well, this one is a 12-inch old lady with asthma inhaler wall decor, removable fabric vinyl peel and stick wall sticker.
Oh my god.
She looks like she's like $20. $20, and we do have 27 reviews on this.
All right, let's just get one review. I want to hear it.
Okay, sent this to my cousins that recently lost their grandmother.
Oh my god.
Perfect joke to keep them going. Inspirational, 10 out of 10.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, this is so good. It says, this looks better than Shrek. Looks better than Danny Gonzalez edition. Oh, man. Yeah, so these are really funny. Mr. Beast would approve of this.
Yeah. How would you feel if like one of your friends did that and put a fat head up on your wall? That was a grandma with an inhaler.
This guy says if you stare at her long enough, she will start to inhale.
I don't know if I'd be too happy if somebody did that to my house.
That's so good, bro. So good. All right. All right, so I think that's gonna wrap it up. I know we kind of went a little over today, but we were kind of late, and there was a ton of crap to talk about. We didn't even get through the whole damn list.
We didn't even get through the whole damn thing.
Yeah. So what we're gonna probably have to do is like make these segments up, record them through the week, and then give you like a shebang show as we like keep an eye on chat or something. I don't even know. But
we'll see.
It's been fun. We thank everybody for joining us. Thank the new followers. We got, what, 7 more people left, and then we can ship out some stuff and do some more contests and stuff like that. So hopefully, you know, tell your friends, share, follow us, and tune in next week, and we'll have some more fun stuff for you.
That's right. All right, guys. Peace.
Have a good night.